there, welcome to the LaidBack Mat, and this is our yoga step-by-step series, and this portion is bridging body and breath. Now this is its own course with a warm-up and a cool-down and a couple other posture in there, but it is centered on the bridge position, which is wonderful for helping small issues with the lower back. It's good to straighten your thighs, your bums. So it's a nice thing. If you're not sure, always check with your doctor, of course. And let's start. And if your body allows, if not, stay whichever seated position you like. If your body allows, go on your knees. Just step on and go on your bum. You will need a couple blocks. It's optional, you don't need them, but if you're brand new or you want a little help, blocks are wonderful. I love using them. We got Namachin today with us. So if you want a little stretch on the toes, you can just curl your toes under like this. Chin move, you can't see my toes. Or just sit. We're not going to be there very long, but this is a preparation posture. So we're preparing our body. So we just don't go into it. We prepare our bodies. So let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale, inhale. Keep breathing once you're done inhaling. And exhale. Maybe the arms go up with the inhale and down with the exhale. Or maybe you just want to breathe. So with your own breath, as you inhale, if you want, bring your hands up. Exhale, they go down. Shoulder goes down too. Relax shoulders. So do a couple like that. Just breathe, just breathe. If you don't know, up or down, now just breathe. That's what's important, right? Don't hold your breath. You'll just like pass out, but we're close to the mat. Next time your hands are down, keep them down. Little shoulder roll here. And I want your neck, your head to be very relaxed. I say that every course, but this is so important not to strain the neck in the bridge or in anything, not to strain your neck. So you want that very relaxed. Maybe small, gentle little motion with your neck. It can be circle. Ear to shoulders, looking side to side, and you don't go to the full length. Don't go as far as your body can. This is not about crunching or pulling something. It's just to relax and loosen. Just loosen everything here. So again, one more big inhale, hands up. Exhale, bring your hands forward, and just go on your hands and knees, just for now. Wrist under shoulders, knees under the hips. Maybe wagging your tail side to side. Yes, Chin Chin. She's watching the whole thing from over. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, wagging the tail, huh? Now let's bring our hands forward and come forward as well. Now just release down slowly, like into your belly. And slide your hand right under your shoulder, your wrist under your shoulder. Now the peace loves part of your finger, that's your center of your finger. So you want your hands out just a tad. Elbows are in, so your forearms are parallel. And I keep moving my foot because I'm cramping here. You know, you don't have to do that. When I have a live class and I'll scratch everybody's scratch, it's like so funny. So, okay, just relax. Maybe put your forehead down, relax shoulders. Make sure your arms are nicely lined up according to your own body, right? And inhale, press in your hand. Don't go too high. Come right back down if that doesn't work for you. This is a nice little Cobra here, and I like just gently adding small motion with my hips. And on an exhale, come back down. I hope you're breathing between inhale and the cued exhale. And one more time. Now I'm going to go forward a little bit. I want my toes on the mat because I know what's coming next. Inhale into your Cobra. Maybe push in your hand a little more, but don't bar your arms. Don't lock your elbows. Maybe look side to side. Exhale. Next time we're gonna, if that's enough for you, just stay there. Put your arm as a pillow and just rest, but stay on your stomach. Now inhale, unless that's a problem. Inhale. Tuck your toes. We're gonna go in up dog. So just lift your thighs off the mat. You can move gentle little motion back and forth, side to side. Exhale down. So depending how much strength you have in your arms, you can stay a little longer or not. And now place your elbow in the front of you, your arm. Hold down to the ground. My other hand is right to my center, wherever it falls, and I'm moving to my hip. And just gently moving to my back. This is strange because usually I'm filming with my head at the other side most of the time, but I don't want to switch. This is different. It's confusing a little bit, but it's good. We always look at the same thing, and you kind of lose your balance when objects are no longer where they are normally. So it's good also changing rooms or changing side on your mat. I didn't plan this, it just happened that way from where I was turned with the hero posture. So fold your knees, bring them a little closer to you, and this is something I want you to do anytime you need a little break here. Just gently hug, or just bring your knees to your chest and just roll side to side. So I want you to first think, okay, how does this feel? Does this feel good? Because if it feels anything else, it's not helping you. You want that. This is a release. So don't be shy. I cannot see you, and even if I could, I encourage my student, all of you, I want you to go in child pose, hug your knee, do whatever little motion you need, and take all the breaks that you need to take, because you know more than I do what your body wants. So here we are, head side to side, gentle motion. Now center and exhale, bring your chin closer to your chest. And then just relax. Let your head go back just on its own, but you don't want it all the way back. So, and again, side to side. No, just keep breathing here, because if not, you'll be if you want to match your breath to your movement. Sometimes it doesn't work in little flows, you see. So you've got your heels very close to your sit bone. Your legs are lined up, and this is where you have your block options. So for this, I like using 2 blocks. If you have one, just pick where it is the best for you. And again, you do not need blocks at all if you don't want. So your sacrum, where your little coccyx bone, your little tailbone is, the little round bone right above it. You want to put your block right there. So it's not really on your lower back. It's more at the end of your spinal cord. That sounds weird when I said spinal cord. Yeah, that's what it is, right? So your spine, I should say your spine. That sounds a little less gruesome. You're picturing the nerves coming out of it. The other block between your knees, and put the wider part of it. Those are half blocks, so just maybe turn it if it's a full block between the knees, and this is just a nice release. And this is to prevent you from fanning your legs out when you come up, because then you'll cause more problems than good. So keep your blood there. You can squeeze it or not. You can put a pillow. Put a pillow there. You don't have a second block, or you don't have a block at all. Put the pillow between your knee and just leave your lower back on the ground. It's fine, unless you have like a sturdy book or something you want to use. So here I'm going to just drag my fingers away from my shoulders, and just relax my arms, relax everything. Getting used to it, getting used to the position. My hands are flat into the mat. And I'm gonna squeeze my block. And I'm not going up all the way. I'm just gonna go forward and back, just a little, and up, like, just little, like, pelvic tilts. That's what you want to do, just a little pelvic tilt. Just do a few, see how I go. Next time your tilt is up, keep it there. Squeeze your block if you want, or your pillow between your knee. Exhale down. So if that's good enough for you, you can just stay there. Otherwise, press the ground with your hands. Lift your bum up. Maybe tuck your shoulder under a little bit. Always turn your head side to side gently, just to make sure it's relaxed and not sand back. So once you think of it, just move your head a little bit. On an exhale, come back down. Release the shoulder. You can keep your block pillow there. Just bring your knees towards your chin. Little micro movement if that feels good. Ankle roll, wrist roll, whatever feels nice right now. It's your body, your yoga. I only give you suggestion. Exhale your feet down. We're going back up. We're going to add a little variation to this. So press your hip up. Shoulder under, and if you want, you can bring your hands, I'm removing my blocks to make room, and interlace your arms. So this is it takes a little more flexibility in the shoulder, so it's a little harder, like for you guys, man, especially if you work out and your arms are bulky, you probably cannot do that. But if you see, I'm just moving my knee just side to side, and they did it by themselves because I always seek anything that feels good. So eventually your body just does it. Just, oh yeah. Exhale down. And you don't have to stay as high, as long, up. So now let's relax here. Bring your knees to your chest and lift your chin off the ground, your head off the ground. Hold your knees if that feels good to you. Maybe a little rocking side to side. Just keep going. We're going to add a little variation to this. Now exhale your knees down. You can put your block back between your, not between your knees, well if you want it there too, but under your back if you want. And now you can keep your back down for this. We're going to lift after, and that's totally optional. I just want you to lift one knee. Just one. Give it a nice hug. The other leg, the foot is down. Now take the foot that's up and just put it across your leg. Just opening the leg a little bit. Just open the hip. So I'm gently guys, gently pressing my hand. Right, not directly on my knee. You don't want to grab your joint or touch them really. But right on my thigh, right before my knee on my thigh. I'm just pressing nicely, opening up. But you can also press into your foot and come up again like that. And as you press your hip up, bring your knee down just a little bit. See how it feels. If anything doesn't feel right, come right out of it. So on an exhale, come back down. We're going to just do the other side here. And you can just stay like that without lifting. So let's go. Inhale, come up. You don't have to interlace. You don't have to do anything that doesn't feel right for you. So adapt it. I'm giving you different variation. Now I'm just letting my knee go back a little bit because it feels so nice. But you don't want to stay too long like that. And exhale. Now another variation which is fun also. You can do that on your back or up. Just lift one leg up. Exhale the back down. Inhale back up. And exhale down. And do that with a couple breaths. And see the upper foot here, you don't want to point it toward the ceiling. Mine is pretty neutral now, but if you want a little more, like nice little stretch for the back calf, Just bring your toes towards you. Just a couple times. See how that feels. Squeeze your tushy when you get up. Make sure your other knee doesn't fan out. Foot down, let's just switch sides. And you don't have to have your legs straight. If it is straight, keep a micro bend in the knee, but your knee can be bent as you do that. It's fine, it's all good. So next, inhale up, exhale. Inhale, press into your foot when you come up. You can, if you want to hold a little bit, you can feel it right in the quad, right in the front of the thigh. Couple times, just a couple times. Now let's just bring our knee to one side and then the other. Your hands can be wherever it's relaxing for you. I've got another little bridge variation, which is nice. It's wonderful for the tush too. As always, you can keep your back down. Just bring your heel close to your body. Your arms can be where you want. I'm going to put mine to the side for a little support because I'm going to go up. So I'm just walking, and you can stay just like that. Or you can inhale in your bridge. Now stop and just bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Adjust your shoulder. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Tummy's tight. Butts are tight. Knees are towards one another. Just start walking it. Wow. Keep moving your head just a little bit as you're doing that, just to make sure you're not holding on and gripping in there. A little walk and exhale down. Both knees, exhale all the air out. Both knees towards your chin. Now give them a big hug, maybe rocking side to side. So we're going to get into our cool down. So we're pretty much done with the bridge. So we want to counterpose that a little bit. So our back was bent one way. We're just doing it the opposite. Now you can just stay like this, or you can just rock. I'm holding the back of my thigh and just rock. I don't know if you can see my neck moving a little bit once I'm on top. I'm just making sure it's relaxed. That's nice massage at certain nice places, like our buttock, big squish. That feels nice. That feels nice on the back too. And stop. Again, heels towards you, just like you're gonna go into bridge. Nice inhale. Bring your fingertips away from you. Exhale your knees to one side. Make sure both shoulders stays into the ground. So if one lifted, lift your knees first, adjust that, come back down. If you want to add a little more to this, bring your lower leg above the upper. See how that feels. Where you feel it. We all feel it different ways. And on an inhale, come back center and let's switch side. Now I've got the blocks here, but you can always use one to put under your knee if you don't want it to go too far down. Then again, you can cross your legs. See how that feels. And center. Now let's come up a little bit. Let's come up to our shoulders. Look side to side. Keep your chin close to your chest. Put your hands behind you. Press yourself into a seated position. Here, legs straight in the front of you. Just a little hip distance apart. Your hips to bone here. Adjust your clothes. So toes up, back is straight. Little shoulder rolls, next roll if you need to. On an inhale, I want you to look at your belly button or towards there and start rolling your back. Exhale, exhale, and on an inhale, come back up. Not back up, I'm sorry, but forward, come forward. So you're up. exhale, and then inhale. So always curve before you bend. Like think of a branch. It has to be flexible. So every inhale you can add a little length. Every exhale you can just relax down. You don't have to go far. This is not about reaching your knees. This is about what you feel in your back, the release. And next time you inhale, come back up. And let's do a little happy baby here. So you can go on your back first and then grab your big toes, your ankles, something. Or you can just like already be up in an happy baby and just rolling a little bit like we did before and adding any motion that is not crazy or dangerous. And any movement that feels good to you. So maybe you want to just stay in happy baby, bringing your big toe away and apart. And then maybe exhaling your big toe towards your body, inhaling them apart, which is what I meant in the first place. So anything that feels nice. And when you're ready, just get into your Shavasana, into your corpse pose, your do nothing pose. So the feet are apart, but not a lot, just away from the body, and so are the arms. Now inhale the fingertip away from your neck. Exhale, relax your arms down. Now bring your chin a little closer to your chest, and then turn your head gently side to side. Now you have the option here to close your eyes, but you can like just put them halfway too, and that's all good. Or keep them open. And if laying on the back doesn't work for you, you can always sit down, maybe put your back against the wall, or sit in a chair even. So let's just bridge here. Let's just breathe here. Just inhale. Inhale, full your lungs, and slowly, so slowly exhale. Hold the air out. If possible, inhale in and out of your nose, if possible. And just bring the attention inward. Forget about your breath here. Let it go back to its natural state. And just make sure your body is really relaxed. So check, I was gripping in the shoulder just now, so just release that. Release my arm a little bit. If you need to add little motion, if stillness isn't for you, add little motion. My goodness, do what makes you feel good. It's so important we put ourselves first when it comes to our own comfort. Not other people's comfort, that's none of our business, it's theirs, but ours is so important. So take care of your, I'm not saying not to. I'm gonna cut that part. What, did something move? No, I got off topic I was talking and I was a little bit off topic, so I just, okay. They don't need to listen to all my blah, blah, blah. I cut it off. So I had to get up, so we're back down. This is like one of the favorite Shavasana. Now the bridge, connecting. Picture a bridge in your head. Doesn't have to be a high bridge. It can be only 1 foot off the ground, over a small, very narrow brook. That's a inch inch deep. Like it can be that small. It can be a huge bridge over water or anything. Mountain, something that's comfortable to you. And picture the start and the end of that bridge and all the different supporting way, whether it's suspended bridge or uh, the architecture, what's holding that together and making it stay as a bridge to make it safe. So this is how we do what we do with our body as well. So picture yourself as this bridge, but you're so well supported, so well built, that you just relax, relax. And now what you're bridging from one end to the other and the other to the one end, that is all kind of aspect of your life. Then you find connection, that things that you may thought have nothing to do with anything else, and then you can connect it because of that bridge, each part helping the other, helping develop the other. So just take a moment and just picture different part of your life, little boxes or circle, just crossing that bridge. Seeing what's on the other side, growing from the experience and back, and all the different connection we have with the world, with people, with the ground right now, how we feel connected, supported. Just breathe. And when you're ready, you can turn into your right side if it's comfortable for you. But stay down for a couple breaths. Your eyes can stay closed if they are. And press with your hands. And you can come to a comfortable seated position. If you still have your blocks nearby, if you were using blocks, you can even sit on one. Just elevating a little bit, making a little bridge between you and the mat. My foot's still cramping. So I can't keep on clipping this tape, this video. And I'm like, no, we're gonna keep this. That's okay. Everybody gets a cramp or something happening. So if you want to sit on your block and just relax, little shoulder roll. And always remember yourself, you're a bridge as well, or what makes a bridge between you and your mat, like the block. So spiritually, with philosophy, emotionally, and visually, practically. So all the different bridge you can think of, and if you ever have some moment that you're waiting in the waiting room or anything, just trying to figure that out. It's not only is going to make the time go real fast, but it's opening your mind in all kind of direction doing that. It's wonderful to bring attention to ourselves, to all the important little things that makes us. So together we say Namaste.